Despite that defeat, Southampton keep an unchanged side. There was a late doubt this morning about Charlie George, who had a foot injury, but he plays with the help of an injection which he received just before the kick-off. In fairness to Jimmy Adamson, who was given a vote of confidence by his directors this week, Leeds have been unable to field a settled team all season. Today they're without David Harvey, Brian Greenough and Arthur Graham, all injured, and without Paul Hart and Brian Flynn, both suspended. So, unusual midfield roles for both Ray Hankin and Peter Hampton, while Trevor Cherry switches to right back because Kevin Hurd has been dropped. And number 4, Jeff Chandler, playing in the attack, is Leeds' recent signing from Blackpool, and it's his first full game in the First Division. Southampton manager looking to be in usual good humour. Indeed, Laurie McMenamin's side are the highest scorers in the First Division in home matches. They've scored 19 at the Dell in 6 games. Referee today is Eric Reid from Bristol. Southampton in stripes to start the match. The two sides met 4 times last season, twice in the league and twice in the League Cup. Each team won once and there were 2 draws, but Southampton knocked Leeds out the League Cup semi-final, you may remember. There's Alan Ball. Flicked back by Shannon. Ray Hankin, number 9, playing in the centre of midfield, something which might surprise Southampton slightly. That was Cherry, looking for Chandler. Waldron's header. Nick Holmes nods it back. David Peach. Charlie George with the touch off. Boyer. Spread it wide. Shannon. Came off Byron Stevenson. Playing left back despite the number 2. You have to get used to the Leeds numbers. They've got players in unusual positions and they've tried not to change the programme here too much. Williams for Southampton. Boyer. And again. And away by Madeley. Williams. Hampton seemed to hold him off there as he went for the return. Free kick given.
Shannon on the ground and put a powerful header in there, and Lukic going to his left. Well, he did really well to keep that out. He stopped it almost on the line.
That was end whistle. Referee's given the throw to Southampton. Watson, there was an offside flag up. So 20 minutes of brisk football here, no score. Southampton having slightly the better of things, as you might expect from the home side. Charlie George, what a glorious ball that was to Hebbard. Good cross to Boyer!
Started by Charlie George with the sort of crossfield pass you could only stand back and admire. Hebbard knew what to do as well. What about the cross? Boyer's header was emphatic. Against the underside and in. And Boyer makes it 13 goals this season for him and 1-0 on the day to Southampton.
Excellent first-time football, and it brought its just reward. It'll be very interesting when Chris Nicholl comes back from injury to see how Laurie McMenamy permutates his central defenders. I rather think he's got the idea of possibly playing Watson and Nicol together, which might surprise a few people. Here's Ball. Peach has found acres of space on that side. He wasn't closed down. Good ball in, little touch on. And the referee blows because the linesman on the far side saw a player in an offside position. But a very sprightly start to this match by Mike Shannon, who's so pleased to be back in his original surroundings of Hampshire, having had a somewhat unhappy spell at Manchester City. Chandler. Oh, that's a fine ball to Entwistle, and Geno has come, and Entwistle has scored for Leeds. Southampton allowed too much space in their last third of the field there, really. Chandler saw the opening, created the space with the pass to Entwistle. Geno came off his line, and in doing so, I think, made up Entwistle's mind for him. And Wayne Entwistle, signed from Sunderland recently, scores his first goal for Leeds United to make it 1-1. And that's a foul by Hankin on Boyer. This time played short for Mike Shannon. Chandler. Leeds could break here if he plays the right ball. My word, they can too. If Gray could find Curtis now, Peach was in the way, and this could be a Southampton attack at offside. The speed of modern football was clearly illustrated there. Southampton looked to be in a good position. By winning the ball, Leeds put themselves in an offensive position, and then Southampton threatened them, all in a matter of about 6 seconds. But the score remains at 1 goal each. Here's Hankin. Stevenson. Hankin. Gray. That was a fine try. Very good save by Terry Geno. Eddie Gray trying his luck with the left foot, and Geno going to his right to turn it round. Wasted rather by Leeds. Shannon. Gray and ball. I would have thought that was possibly a foul by Alan Ball. The linesman thinks so. Alan Ball doesn't, as you can see. Peach. Oh, what a great run by David Peach. I wonder if it would have been different if he'd finally got the ball on his left foot rather than on his right. It was a terrific run from way back, and that's nice to see a defender seeing space of that sort and being prepared to go all the way into it and take the responsibility of a shot at goal. Many perhaps would have looked to pass. And it marks the end of a good first half. Southampton having more of the game, having taken the lead through Boyer, but Leeds coming back well, getting their equaliser through Wayne Entwistle, but at half-time it's 1-1. The crowd, by the way, this afternoon here is the best of the season at the Dell, I'm told, 23,259. Well, if Leeds are going to feel the effects of that midweek trip to Romania in the UEFA Cup, I think it might well be in the second half, which they start now playing from left to right, with a long ball from Trevor Cherry. Back to Williams and Hampton, and that's been quite a scrap. John Mortimer, nearest us, the Southampton assistant manager. And again, they're coming forward, Southampton, with Shannon trying to put Alan Ball in. It was a bit unlucky the way that ran off. He knows how close it was. It just ran off his shin. Alan Ball enjoying his football at 34, and a nice little moment there between him and Ray Hankin. Gray. Oh, that's typical Eddie Gray. Look at that run. And the cross goes in for Curtis. It comes to Chandler. Deflection of Holmes. Ball wasn't quite sure, but Hebbard suddenly saw his opportunity to make, what, 60 yards? Shannon. Oh, he's got George free on this side, and Trevor Cherry made what could prove to be a vital interception. The danger's not over yet. Holmes. Williams. George. Williams looks for an obstruction offence by Madeley. The referee doesn't buy it. We've been playing an hour, and the score 1-1. And a fine match to watch. Ball finds Boyer. Shannon on the far post coming in now. Shannon. It's going to come to Charlie George. To Holmes. Oh, Williams. And do you know what? The flag stayed down. Leeds are screaming for an offside. But when Holmes hit it and it came to the feet of Williams, there was no flag on the far side at all from the linesman, and that would have stood had Williams scored, as he may feel he should have done. Here's Gray. Oh, through the legs of Williams, and he's got brought down by Cooch. And it's still a joy to watch this fellow play, Eddie Gray. What a servant he's been to Leeds during and since the Don Revie days. And there's still nobody who can dribble quite like him, in my opinion. It's an old-fashioned art, but when Gray plays, it's on view. Here he is again. Nice ball, Curtis. But Alan Ball is back in defence, and Peach it is who plays a good ball up to Boyer. Holmes, and Alan Ball's forward again. This is Williams. George. Ball's on the right wing. The amount of ground he covered there was stupendous. There's 4 in the centre. Boyer! Close, and if it had gone in, the goal would have gone to Boyer, but you couldn't have counted the number of things Alan Ball did in the play which preceded that. It was absolutely staggering. As Southampton developed their play, I saw Alan Ball make at least 4 runs and maybe 5 into different positions before he finally got the ball. And when the cross came in, Boyer's flick header came back off the post, and for Lukic, very conveniently, it fell right into his arms. And he finds Curtis. Good run by Alan Curtis. Look at that, he sent them all ways. What a good try. That's an absolutely brilliant goal. That is absolutely outstanding from Curtis. And Leeds are in front. He turned them inside out by himself. And against the run of play, it's all smiles in the Leeds camp. Alan Curtis picking the ball up and showing responsibility of going alone, twisting and turning, sending defenders in the wrong direction, and that low shot beating Geno down to his left. And Southampton, having had so much of the play and created so many openings, find themselves behind. But solo efforts don't come all that often like that from players away from home, and that was a fine goal. But the noise being made inside the Dell at the moment is being made by the travelling Leeds supporters. Williams. Hebbard. Going into injury time. Hampton, play on, says the referee. Play on again, he says. Southampton lost out on both tackles. Gray. That's the long ball for Entwistle. Waldron's header. Williams. Holmes. Hebbard. Away by Madeley. Peach. Williams. Lifted through for Boyer. He couldn't make it. And Leeds are relieved because that might well have been the last chance for Southampton. One or two of the Leeds players are asking the referee just how much time he's going to add on because it's over full time now. Boyer turned and had a last chance, but he shot well wide. What a good result for Leeds. Dave Merrington walks away at the end of what was a turbulent week for this club. The directors gave the manager a vote of confidence when the fans wanted him out. They lost in Romania, but my word, thanks to that fine goal by Curtis, they've won here today. And although Southampton will be disappointed having had so much of the game, Alan Ball directing them well, and in the first half they were in front. Despite that, Leeds showed character, and from that backcloth they came out to win the match 10 minutes from the end. Southampton 1, Leeds United 2, and it's Leeds' first away win of the season in the First Division.